GameGoddessFee here. Back today with more Ace Attorney. All right, so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and try to finish it tonight. I'm not sure, but yeah, I hope you all enjoy and thank you for watching. Make sure you give me a thumbs up and a subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'd appreciate it.
You'd appreciate it. You would appreciate it, guys.
All right. Sore my throat. Give me 1 second, guys. My bad, y'all. All right, so still sounding crazy, but yeah, we got Ace Attorney investigation. I say investigations.
Investigations.
Ace Attorney, criminal justice.
Baby.
You're so silly. The Rite of Turnabout, episode 3, trial day 2. The truth revealed. All right, Plum, you ready?
You're on the wrong game.
9.
It's the wrong game.
Which one is it?
It's Apollo Justice. This right here.
Why you said that? Why you name it this?
Ooh, what did you do it?
The truth revealed.
Let me see what you, let me see. You didn't name the case Turnabout Succession, did you?
Nah, I surely didn't. The Rite of Turnabout.
Okay, you good. I'm looking, it's good.
Okay. You having to make sure we're on the right game. May 12th, High Court of Karayan. Accused lobby.
Sorry, Maya, but this was the only way. You sure you're up for this?
Thanks for believing in me, Nick. Even though I don't know if my channeling ability is on point yet.
Oh, right. Before she started training here, her success rate was only about 30%. I know you can do it, Maya! At least I hope she can. So, you sure you're ready?
Yeah, at least I think so.
You don't
Sound so confident. What about all your training?
Training's one thing, actually doing it is another.
Oh, I see. Uh-oh. If she fails to channel the High Priest, we're as good as dead.
Relax, Nick. You can count on me. I'll show you what my training's done for me. This will be a moment you'll never forget.
Okay. I just hope it's unforgettable in a good way.
Once we hear about Abbott and me's story, I'm sure the truth will come out to light. I said come out to light.
Come out the light.
Once we hear Abbott and me's story, I'm sure the truth will come to light.
I hope so. But he was hiding the fact that he was a rebel, so I doubt it'll be as cut and dried as all that. They're ready for you. Please return to the Hall of Justice at once.
They're carrying guns and stuff.
Okay, Maya, I'm counting on you.
You got it. Here we go. May 12th, High Court of Korean. We have received official approval for the accused to channel a spirit here today. Now, if you will, Miss Faye, please proceed. Yes, Your Majesty.
I can't believe this! Only the Queen should count spirits! Execute them! Put them to death right now! Come on, Maya! I'm counting on you!
I have been studying here in Korean for 2 years now. So that one day I will be the master of Korean. A village of spirit mediums back home. But first, I shall show you all the fruits of my training in your kingdom.
Wow, she seems really confident.
A neophyte practitioner such as you could not possibly channel a spirit. She's jealous. Okay, you're benevolence. How about this? If I succeed, will you stop calling me a neophyte? Hey, Kane Paco, how are you? Very well. If you succeed... Oh, I will. Just you watch. Oh, spirit of trust in me, return now to the world of the living. You gonna do it, Woo? You gonna do it, Plum?
What is this place?
Oh my. No! This cannot be!
Polkunka!
Ah, that's good.
It's the High Priest! The accused woman can channel spirits! I don't believe it! The accused's spiritual power is the real deal! Go, Maya!
I do not understand. This cannot be. This simply cannot be. I must step out now before I forget myself. A bot in me?
Would this be the Twilight Realm? And what of this? Luxurious mane of hair! Is it perhaps a gift from the Holy Mother for decades of faithful service?
Abbot in me?
My, but if it isn't His Majesty! Have you too shuffled off that mortal coil?
Please do not count me among the dead. It is only you who has passed on. But the spirit medium, Maya Faye, has brought you back among us today.
Why? Acolyte Faye has mastered the secret arts of spirit channeling? I suppose that explains these gorgeous locks.
When I pass from this world, I too hope to be channeled with a full head of hair.
Though it be for the briefest of moments. I give thanks for this splendid coiffure, or coiffure, whatever that word means. Praise be to the Holy Mother! However, this kimono is a bit too snug for my taste. If you would excuse me! There! That is better! Could we get to his testimony now? When I wish he'd kept his top on! Why, you were that foreign lawyer the people speak of as late. Of late.
As of late, what?
Yeah, I have Wavelength King Paco.
And is this not the Hall of Justice? Why have I been summoned here?
Forgive us all for calling you back from your eternal rest. But you have been accused of murder. Might we ask you to testify on your own behalf?
I've been accused of murder? That is troubling indeed. Ah! What's with that crazy pose? This is really cause for such astonishment? Even the lowliest of monks can achieve such body control with the proper training. Oh, I wonder if Albie will be able to do that someday.
Will the defense please explain the situation of the High Priest?
I'd be happy to. Your disciple, Paracelot, has been murdered. It happened on the day before the purification rite. And the crime occurred in the rebel hideout hidden within the inner sanctum. Acolyte's lot! He has been killed? Who would do such a thing? Someone who knew of the hideout and had access to their inner sanctum. In other words, you are bossing me? After all, weren't you secretly a rebel? Oh dear. Let's steal Maya's body. I hope he doesn't break anything.
Wow! The High Priest is amazing!
I think he mastered such an amazing pose!
He's still worthy of our veneration, even if he is a rebel. Praise be to the Holy Mother!
Oh my! Have my rebel allegiances been exposed? Not even my wife knew of that. It seems to rest in peace is not my fate.
Why did you, a devout priest of Koreanism, join the rebellion?
Objection! The High Priest has come back to us for but a brief time, defense. Shall we not cut to the chase and ask the most pressing of questions? No, right! Abbott's in me. The prosecution believes the one who slew both you and Acolyte Salat to be Maya Fey, who had been playing the role of Lady Kira in the Rite. Being that I was dead until just a moment ago, my memory is a bit hazy. Could you please do your best to remember?
Objection!
The High Priest says his memory is hazy! It is all coming back to me! It is as Prosecutor Satmati concluded. I was slain by none other than Maya Fey! The High Priest's statement has proven my assertions with regards to his murder correct.
No! But what about Acolyte Lot? You were the one who killed him, weren't you?
I know not about my disciple's murder. Furthermore, I have an alibi of my own.
An alibi? Seriously?
It seems that testimony the defense had been hoping for is working against him. Now, Albert and me, your testimony, if you please.
Yes, yes, of course.
You should have left him in spotlight.
Yeah.
Witness testimony. I have an alibi.
I have an ironclad alibi for the time during which the murder took place. Just past noon on the day before the rite, I was entertaining guests at my home. And I believe my guests can corroborate this. You had guests? Just past noon. That's right about the time the lot was murdered. Are you sure about that? Absolutely. Come to think of it, Rafa told me about a spirit's memory.
Oh, that's me. A spirit's memory is cut off at the a spirit's memory is cut off at the moment of death. So, that's you.
So even a spirit that is brought back after centuries doesn't sense a gap in time between the moment of its death and the moment it is channeled?
Yes, and yet it clearly recalls all of the memories it had in life.
The High Priest seems to know exactly what he's talking about. So, the question is, what would be the best angle of attack? You did it, didn't you? No, you did it!
Cross-examination, I have an alibi. I have an ironclad alibi for the timing during which the murder took place.
Hold it!
You used the word alibi as if it was second nature. Are you perhaps mocking me? Or is it perhaps the kingdom of Korian itself you wish to ridicule?
Come on! Everyone and their grandpa knows what alibi means!
We're not a bunch of concrete bombs here!
Peace, I say. Mr. Wright, would you care to clarify your last statement?
Please, don't take it the wrong way. It's just, alibi is a rather technical term for a priest to use so naturally. I assure you, I know how to use the term. In fact, I'd even hoped for a chance to do so one day. I suppose that even I, a high priest, am not immune to such trivial worldly attachments. Oh, I see.
Hey, Lisa. Hey, y'all. Hope everyone's had a great day. We did. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I hope your day was wonderful today as well. How you doing?
Still, he seems unusually calm and composed. It's almost as if he prepped himself for something like this.
Just past noon on the day before the rite, I was entertaining guests in my home.
Hold it!
Guests? And you were entertaining them personally? That I was. We gathered around the table for a most enjoyable conversation. He said his guests could corroborate his alibi. That can't be good for our case. Are you sure that was the same day as the murder? Maybe you've misremembered. Ka! Do not doubt my mnemonic facilities! I may have died, but my memories up to that point are crystal clear! Sorry! He's pretty thin-skinned for a priest.
You're good. I finally made it to a lie without missing half of it. Right, we started kind of late too. I was having issues getting my computer. I had to restart it on this monitors for some reason. But I got it restarted and it finally came on.
Well, I guess I should have known better than to doubt his memory.
A spirit memory is cut off at the moment of death.
So even a spirit that is brought back after centuries doesn't sense any gap in time between the moment of his death and the moment it is channeled?
Yes, and yet it clearly recalls all of the memories it had in life.
Did we already see this?
I know, they already said that.
Kinda jerk. We saw this like 2 seconds ago.
There's nothing better than enjoying Jinjio cuisine with dear friends. That way, everyone's breath becomes equally malodorous. Malodorous. Right.
And I believe my guests can corroborate this.
Hold it!
And who exactly were your guests that day? Don't tell me they were the rebels, so they can't be called here to testify.
You see, you check your notification. Did you get it? Look, I know sometimes I don't get it either. I be checking to see if it went out. Hey Dave, how you doing? He said, all right. How you doing tonight, Dave?
What's good, Dave? How you doing, my boy? It was none other than His Majesty, along with his family.
Okay, good. I'm glad it went out. But yeah, we started kind of late, but it's all good. You just chilling? I know that's right. I was just chilling after I got off work too, so I was taking a nap as well.
You taking a nap?
He couldn't attend the Rite due to work, so he stopped by ahead of time. My, how his daughter has grown. Wait a second.
Let me set the record straight right now. I am not a rebel. Thank you for that wonderful meal, Abbott and me. Lady Emmy's cooking simply cannot be beat.
So there you have it. When exactly was His Majesty at your home? He was there from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. Indeed, precisely the time period within which Acolyte Zalot was slain.
Yes, and we had a rousing chat concerning the game of, what's this?
Catch them all.
Kachu the Mall.
You know what that's in front of?
What is?
Catch them all.
Catch them all?
Yes. Yes. But
I'll just have that added to the testimony. After all, it was I who visited the High Priestess home.
I guess that they were His Majesty and his family. They visited from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. You skipped it. How am I going to attack his alibi? Maya, what are you... Alright. She's kind of busy right now. What? Is there something on my face?
You said him and that leg thrown behind his head is killing me. He's in Maya's body too, doing all this.
No, not at all. I'll just have to start chipping away at that statement about his alibi.
Let me go back and press him because I forgot to press him on that. I guess that day were His Majesty and his family. They visited from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. Is that the one?
Yeah.
Hold it!
Your Majesty? Are you sure this testimony is completely accurate?
Sure can be. Oh, how wonderful it is to finally have my actions be admissible as evidence in court.
His Majesty was at my home during the exact time period of the murder. Come, let us put this behind us. I could not have possibly committed this crime. How can you be so sure? What if the clock or watch you were using was off, or you misread the time?
There was a clock right near the table, and it had the exact same time as my watch.
Now do you understand, lawyer? As you can see, my alibi is airtight. Or do you still think I could have killed Acolyte Zalot? Ah! Is Magistry's a witness? Are you satisfied now? There's not a single discrepancy in Abat Enmi's alibi. If I give up now, it's all over! Now hold on a second! Is there anything wrong with the High Priestess' testimony? There always is. There is a discrepancy in the High Priestess' testimony.
There is? Well, then perhaps you could explain what it might be. Is it that meal?
Nope.
Oh.
This is what was wrong with his testimony. The prayer feast was too short. They would have ate for longer than that. They had to pray. They had to sit down.
She says, is Curtis ready to come back to work? He probably ain't. Say, none of them probably ain't. Look, that time went by fast, didn't it? He's too friendly with the judge, or he knew the time of the crime.
He knew the time of the crime. Nobody told him that.
After Abbott Enemy was channeled, no one ever stated what time Acolyte Zalot was murdered.
He said, no. I told y'all. Now that you mention it.
Despite that, you claim to have an alibi from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. That means you knew that Acolyte Zalot was dead. When you were still alive! Ah! Wait, I think I saw something just now. No, I must be imagining things.
Hey, Angel, happy Tuesday. How you doing tonight?
So tell me, how did you know what time the crime had been committed? Mom, about that. Open your heart! Let the Holy Mother in!
Why, we've been blessed with the High Priestess' sacred words of prayer.
All who serve her holiness must strive to banish worldly desires from their soul! Open your heart! Let the Holy Mother in! Purge your mind from greed and bias!
I feel as if my very soul has been cleansed.
You can't trick me! Prayer may banish worldly desires, but it can't make a contradiction disappear!
Uh-oh. He said he needs your help after this live.
Really? Alright. How can you be so sure? What's that supposed to mean? This lawyer seems to think little of the power of Korina's prayer. Huh? Abbott's enemy was home during the crime, but knew of what happened at the hideout. I believe this can be explained thusly. He must have had a way to monitor the hideout from his home. What? You never cease to amaze, prosecutor. As he has surmised, there was a listening device installed at the hideout. It enabled me to instantly learn of anything unusual, even when I was not there.
He said, dude needs to eat a sandwich. He needs some weight. He's skin and bones. Hey.
Remember, The rebels had been using this as a top-secret hideout. It would be perfectly natural for them to install such an apparatus. Wait, come to think of it, when I was searching the rebel hideout... There's something under the banner. A microphone? What's this doing here? Someone trying to record something with it? That was a listening device? It starts recording whenever it detects movement. And I heard just such a recording after His Majesty and his family left. If you look in the desk in my study, you will find the tape in question.
All right then, bailiff.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Go retrieve the tape in question from the High Priestess' home.
At once, Your Majesty.
You need about 4 burgers, Dave.
The power of Koreanist prayer. Even a putrid brain such as yours should understand it now. It's like the contradiction really did vanish.
We should ascertain this content of the recording once we have the tape. In the meantime, I will ask Abbot Emmy to continue with his testimony.
Very well.
Witness testimony. I heard everything.
I was entertaining His Majesty and his family when the crime occurred. When I listened to the tape later, I heard a man and a woman quarreling. It sounded like an altercation between Acolyte Salot and Acolyte Vey. After that, there was a loud noise, followed by haunting silence. I have to find some way to attack his alibi. If only Maya were here.
Or Pearl said.
She did it. She has a way of putting me at ease. But seeing her like this is only creeping me out. Though the High Priest was a rebel, he was still a Koreanist holy man. Therefore, take care on your questioning, lest you invoke the ire of our people.
How dare he suspect the High Priest! May the Holy Mother strike him blind!
As if this wasn't hard enough already!
They was going in on them earlier, Angel. Telling them to kill them and everything.
Nice try, but I'll stop at nothing to find the truth!
Cross-examination. I heard everything. I was entertaining His Majesty and his family when the crime occurred.
Hold it!
You were entertaining His Majesty and his family during the crime? Indeed, my wife Believe was treating them to her wonderful home cooking. Your wife was there that day?
They surely are. Them people crazy.
Why, yes! She was in the kitchen cooking up a storm the entire time!
Come to think of it, I don't think I saw her at all that day.
She takes her culinary duties most seriously, you see. That is why she was in the kitchen cooking without pause the entire day. So, the judge never saw Miss Inme? Should I have Bot Inme add that to a statement to his testimony?
Have him add it.
Put that statement in there, boy! Please add that statement to your testimony. As you wish. My wife, Believe, was in the kitchen cooking the entire time.
Hold it!
What was your wife making that day? The menu that day featured habanos and beans and hats and paws and melt and mott.
What is that?
I didn't surprise.
You said
Good mark.
how you entertaining and hear everything in another room. Right. You doing too much, is he?
They are both traditional Koreanese dishes. I can't even begin to imagine what those are.
Ah, yes. The exquisite zest of hot and surpass. And the supreme texture of, what's that, meltumate. It must mean something. Lady Emmy's cooking that day was utterly unforgettable.
Thank you! It brings me great joy to know you enjoyed your meal. Now, once His Majesty and his family had left.
Got his leg all the way back in. When I listened to the tape later, I heard a man and a woman quarreling.
Hold it!
You heard everything from a recording? Indeed! Each night, I would secretly check what the listening device had recorded. I would have been in serious trouble with my lovely wife had she discovered my secret. Can you really tell what happened by the audio alone? Long years of ascetic training have sharpened my hearing. It is but a simple matter for me to ascertain a situation by the sounds I hear. Practicing Koreanism improves your hearing? Hearing is one of the Hearing is but one of the senses it can improve. If one can focus and attain inner peace, all 5 senses can be sharpened.
So, Gang Queen 81, hello, is this Mia and Maya's dad?
Yep, that's it. That's who that is. That's who that is. That's Pearl. That's Pearl.
Nah, that's that high priest.
Yeah.
Alpha Emmy.
Maya Chandler.
Why, the war bat over in the bazaar just cried! Did you not hear it? Give me a break!
It sounded like an altercation between Acolyte Salat and Acolyte Faye.
Hold it!
Hold on! Are you sure about those voices? Was it really Acolyte Salat and Miss Faye? I'd say that was the most reasonable conclusion under the circumstances. Or perhaps Acolyte Faye had an alibi that you can prove? I'm afraid not. And I suggest you make like a mollusk and clam up! Now, I'll continue my testimony if I may.
Thank you, Lisa. Yeah, that's Abba in me. After that, there was a loud noise followed by hunting silence.
Hold it!
A loud noise? I'd say that's worth looking into. It was a terrible crashing sound. Poor Acolyte Salat. It must have felt so heavy. It must have been the sound of that stone slab falling over. Should I have him add that statement to his testimony?
Have him add it, Phoenix.
Please add that statement to your testimony. As you wish. Oh wait, isn't it? I would describe the noise as a terrible crash. Poor Salat. It must have felt so heavy.
Hold it!
You believe that the terrible crash is connected to Acolyte Salat's death?
So anxious. I see Maya is going to be sore after this, right? He's stretching her body all kinds of ways.
Yes, the sound, no doubt, was Poison-Lot's death knell.
And she looked like she got taller too.
Such a tragedy, for he was a fine disciple. I would ask all here today to give a prayer for his departed soul. Sujue Mataba Yoma! Sujue Matabe Yoma! Sujue Mataba Yoma!
I have high hopes for that young man's future. Cicere Matama Yoma.
Why do I feel like such a jerk for just trying to do my job right now?
Mr. Wright? Do you still feel the need to question the high priest? His alibi is as tight can be.
This isn't going so well. I'd better ask him about something else. I'm curious, Abbott in me. Did you stop by the rebel hideout after his magistry left? Yes, I thought it would be wise to assess the situation. But as I said before, there was nothing to see. The hideout appeared as it always had. And the victim's body? It was nowhere to be found. Acolyte Faye must have already disposed of it and anything else incriminating. So, when you saw the rebel hideout, it looked like it does in this photo? Yes, I would say that is how it appeared that day. So the stone slab had been put back in place.
Rebel hideout photo updated in the court record, a photo of the secret rebel hideout. It is just as Albert and me saw it after the incident. He said, I'm surprised they are allowing her to do this. How does Rachel feel about this?
She jealous?
She was mad. She was kind of jealous too. She had to leave the courtroom. He left. He has a lot of assumptions for a ghost. Right, and they was explaining how Rafa told Phoenix that the spirits, when they channel them, they can remember everything up until their death. So he remembered everything up until his death. Mr. Wright? Is it not time to concede defeat?
No, wait! I need just a little more time!
If you insist.
Last statement. No, not this one. Yeah, okay.
Evidence. So, how he know? No. Like, he said it must have felt so heavy, right? But if it was put back in place and everything looked normal, how did he know that the slab was used to crash on him? So, you would, click the rebel photo, yeah, this.
Objection!
Abbott in me, you said, and I quote, Poison-Lot, it must have felt so heavy. Why do you think he felt something heavy? You said that the hideout looked like it did in this photo. If so, there's nothing that would lead you to believe he had experienced a heavy feeling. The fact is, of course, a stone slab did fall over into Acolyte's lot, impelling him on the Warbat statue behind him. But that was only revealed through her benevolence's divination seance earlier.
Would the defense please get to the point?
My point is, simply hearing a crashing sound shouldn't have automatically led him to conclude the victim was crushed to death.
I still don't see your point. Wake up, Judge.
I'm saying that the High Priest knew! He knew how the victim was really killed!
Why?
And that is information only the real killer could have known! Ah! I definitely saw it that time! I've got the High Priest's spirit shaking in his boots! Or should I say, sandals?
Objection.
Need I remind you, Abbot Enemy was with his majesty at the time of the crime. Such an alibi precludes him from being the killer. That's true, so he can't be the killer. However, he knew how Salat was killed, something only the killer could know. Can this discrepancy be resolved somehow?
That wife, you say he probably doesn't have a wife. Yeah, his wife was that one lady, wasn't it? Believe, whatever her name was. Yeah, that lady who was holding up his picture. Well, Mr. Wright, we're waiting for an explanation. She probably did it.
I was just getting to that. Time to think of something quick. The High Priest knew something only the killer could have known because...
He heard from a real culprit. Yeah. His wife told him.
He must have heard how the victim died from the real killer! The real killer? Of course! That makes perfect sense! I don't want to believe it, but this is the only possible explanation.
So tell us, who is the real killer?
It's gotta be someone close to the High Priest. Someone without an alibi. The person most likely to be Zlot's killer is... Albie, how could you do this? Albie, why? Yeah.
She is. That's the wife right there, y'all.
Take that!
Your Majesty, while you were visiting the High Priestess' home, you didn't see Miss Enemy at all, did you?
No, I never saw her, but what does that have to do with anything?
Did the High Priest ever leave your sight?
No, we were talking the entire time. And the food was brought right to the room's entryway.
So, the High Priest has an ironclad alibi. But his wife does not! What are you insinuating? I'm insinuating that Miss Enemy might have killed Acolyte Zalot!
Objection.
You have a lot of nerve making such a baseless allegation. She had no motive to kill Acolyte Zalot. He was like family to her. No. We can't entirely discount the idea. Especially if you consider that Miss Enemy could have been the one posing as Lady Kira.
Objection.
Even an idiot must temper his stupidity at times. Or do you truly believe Lady Kira would kill Acolyte Lot, though he was not a rebel?
Objection!
As we all know, the High Priest was secretly a rebel! It would follow that his favorite disciple could very well be a rebel too!
Are you suggesting that Mrs. Emmy killed her husband as well?
As sad as I think it, she killed her own husband to rid the kingdom of rebels. I don't think we can rule it out.
Yikes!
You claim my wife is that rebel-hunting Lady Kira? And that she slew both the Lot and myself? My lovely wife? That is utterly impossible!
Yikes! I never seen the high priest so angry.
It is as Abbot Enemy stated. And the accused has already been found guilty of his murder. It is far too late to overturn it.
That's right, Mr. Wright. Now, apologize to the good priest before he gets angry again. Quickly, now!
No! I'm not going to apologize! The true identity of Lady Kira is a major piece to this trial's puzzle! Admit it, Abbot Enemy! Your wife, Lady Enemy, killed you! Yet even now you continue to fib in an effort to protect her! How absurd! It appears the lawyer has forgotten! My lovely wife could not possibly battle the rebels in the guise of Lady Kira! For we were blessed by her holiness, and she is with child! Praise be to the Holy Mother! I completely forgot about that! That abominable Lady Kira figure who slew me and Acolyte Lot was the accused! This is bad, but I can't give up now! Don't forget, my client doesn't have the strength to fight rebels either! How could a weak young woman like her possibly? Use idiotic oath of a lawyer. If only you were as blessed as Lady Enemy. What? Surely the accused possesses the strength, or should I say, the power. The power to battle those black-hearted rebels. What are you talking about? My good prosecutor, I see you have come to the same conclusion as I. Such keen insight! Then you have figured it out as well, Abbot Enemy. May I ask you to explain it to this putrid-brained lawyer? Certainly, for I cannot allow him to frame my lovely wife for murder! Foreign devil! Your Majesty, allow me to testify as to how Maya Fey is that murderous Lady Kira!
Well, if it would assuage your anger, then by all means, please testify. Witness testimony. Maya Fey is Lady Kira.
Acolyte, wait, that's Acolyte Fey channeled Lady Kira's spirit. Acolyte Fey channeled Lady Kira's spirit. She is the spirit medium who knows Lady Kira's true name, so she could have done it. So it was the real Lady Kira who returned to root out the rebels among us. She attacked and killed me with a strength far beyond an immortal woman. But... do you understand now? Murder by spirit channeling explains everything. This is the only way the accused could have defeated one rebel after another. Indeed, I am a living, or shall I say dead, proof of her terrible power. Ah! Maya's ability to channel spirits. It's come back to haunt her. Now, is it not time to let it go and move on, Defense? No! Never! I'll never give up! Now what? Think! How can I prove that Maya couldn't have channeled Lady Kira?
Cross-examination. Maya's Fae is Lady Kira. King Paco says, hello everyone, I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Push the like button, please, and thank you. Thank you, King Paco, I appreciate it. Oh, that's me. Acolyte Faye channeled Lady Kira's spirit.
Hold it!
My client channeled Lady Kira? Isn't that a little far-fetched? Far-fetched, you say? Why, the very fact that I am here proves she has the power to channel spirits! Ugh! But you've no proof she actually channeled Lady Kira! Oh, but I do!
She is a spirit medium who knows Lady Kira's true name, so she could have done it.
Hold it!
While it's true she may be... I dropped my phone, yeah. And we're back! While it's true she may be capable of channeling Lady Kira, I doubt there's any proof she actually did! We are talking about the infamous rebel hunter here! As modern-day Lady Kira has captured many a rebel all by herself. And among them have been more than a few great warriors. Who but the real Lady Kira could have accomplished such a feat?
It will be difficult for a mere mortal. At least the real Lady Kira's a legend as the only likely answer.
Indeed! Is this not proof enough that the real Lady Kira of legend has been channeled? The real Lady Kira of legend? That's an oxymoron if I heard one. And again, the people of Karayan believe legends to be true.
So I sent you 2 links. One is very old. The second link is when I fixed the microphone. Tell me if you hear the difference. Okay, I'll check it out, King Paco. So it was the real Lady Kira who returned to root out the rebels among us.
Hold it! Among us?
Lady Kira is an actual person? Do you really believe there ever was a woman that powerful? One capable of battling rebels much bigger and stronger than herself? There's no way to prove that. But to doubt the existence of Lady Kira is to doubt Karayanism itself! It is not for us to question. We must simply believe.
Yeah! How dare you doubt our legends!
You regret saying that, you Pokok, and Lady Kira is gonna strike you down! I won't get anywhere until I can refute their claims with some evidence.
She attacked and killed me with a strength far beyond any mortal woman.
Hold it!
A strength far beyond any mortal woman? Just how strong would that be? You need but a look at the wounds she inflicted upon my body!
You said did they say Kira was attacking people before this case? Was she?
Mm-hmm.
She was.
Mm-hmm. I think she put like 1 to 2 years. They said she first came like 2 years ago, which coincides around the time Maya came to Karain. So that's why they suspected her of being Lady Kira.
Oh, okay. So that's when Maya got there 2 years ago, and that's when she first attacked somebody.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I had hoped to never have to think about that again. Your wound? It was pretty deep, and there was a tremendous amount of blood. While Acolyte Zalot was rather small in stature, he was strong. Nevertheless, he was no match for the sheer strength of Lady Kira. My spirit channeling is proof that she's Lady Kira? This is not good! I'll have to prove she didn't channel the original Lady Kira! Okay, so you probably forgot, but it was established that you need a face and a name to channel a spirit. So, if you look at the Tomei of Secrets, as you eloquently put it on the second statement. Yeah. So you would click the Tomei of Secrets. the Tomei of Secrets, bro. The Tomei of Secrets.
Where is that at?
It's on, I think, the last page. Wait, no, it's right there at the end. No.
Oh. It's right here.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Objection!
The Tomei of Secrets. Okay, I'm sorry. Shut up. The Tome of Secrets is only given to the priestess who performs the purification rite. Is this your proof that my client could have channeled Lady Kira?
He trying to be funny, y'all. Whatever.
What you talking about? Yes, indeed.
As I said Tomei the other day, he gonna try to be funny.
No.
Whatever.
No.
For it contains the true name of Lady Kira, a secret only revealed within. Abbot in me. I'm afraid you're mistaken. This couldn't have been used to channel Lady Kira. What nonsense!
Well, Mr. Wright, would you care to explain?
This is why my client couldn't have channeled Lady Kira! What's that, Master? Who drew this, by the way? What is this?
Take that!
Lady Kira's face is hidden behind a mask in the Tome of Secrets. You need both the name and the face to channel a spirit. It can't be! Without a face, it would have been impossible for my client to channel Lady Kira.
Oh my.
Therefore, the claim that she became Lady Kira by means of spirit channeling is patently false! Ugh! And with Lady Kira out of the question, my client had no motive to commit murder. Whatever.
But then, who? It's the rebel hunting Lady Kira we've been reading about in the paper.
Yes. Who is this other suspect, if indeed there is one at all? Let us hear the defense's brilliant deduction. Think! The true identity of Lady Kira is the key to solving both murders. I thought Miss Enemy was suspicious, but her pregnancy takes her out the running. That's it. And Mr. Obal is a rebel, so that doesn't make sense. That leaves us with...
Mr. Wright, you have that look again. The one where you know you have to say something, but you can't figure out what it is.
This is my...
This is my chance to really turn up the heat. I'll just have to stir the pot till something floats to the top. I just have to instigate. Your Majesty, I know who's been posing as the rebel hunting Lady Kira.
You do? Are you sure about that?
Yes, completely.
I sense that I may regret this, but please go on and explain.
Thank you, Your Majesty. This is who's been posing as the rebel hunting Lady Kira. Albie, did you put on a trench coat and stand on top of your secret brother? It's Rite. No, it's not. She's 14. What would you think she gonna be doing? It's Prey.
Praise a lot.
Yeah. Real Nemo. The true identity of the rebel hunting Lady Kira we seek is... Praise the lot!
What's this? The High Priestess murdered disciple was Lady Kira, you say? Hold on. The High Priestess murdered disciple was Lady Kira, you say? I read that right. Peace. I say peace. The defense will continue.
Yes, Your Majesty. I whittled down the list of suspects until there was only one left.
Objection.
But the process of elimination is not the same as solid evidence. I assume you have evidence to back up your claim? Yes, of course! I will have some in a moment, that is. At least I hope so. Maya wasn't Lady Kira, and neither was Miss Enmi or any other of the possibilities. That leaves a lot, and I have the evidence to prove it! The evidence that proves Acolyte's lot was posing as Lady Kira is this!
Remember they had got a warning letter?
That only someone, like, who could get past their security could put...
Right here.
Yep.
Take that!
This is what proves that Acolyte's lot was Lady Kira! Lady Kira's warning letter! How absurd! What could that possibly prove? Prosecutor said, Marty, you stated that this warning letter proved that my client was Lady Kira. And the reason you gave was that the High Priestess house was locked tight. But there was another member of the family that lived there. Therefore, Acolyte's lot could have delivered the warning anytime he wanted! What is he talking about? That's just not possible! Are you saying Lady Kira was not the culprit, but rather the victim? That's exactly what I'm saying!
But that would overturn the entire premise of this case. Shut up. The trial has proceeded on the assumption Lady Kira was behind the serial killings. But if Lady Kira is one of the victims, who was the killer? And what was their motive?
The only suspect left is Miss Enmi. And there's only one possible motive! What if Miss Enmi is a rebel?
What?
Fiend! You're still bent on casting suspicion on my lovely wife? Blasphemer! You have no evidence of this! Repent for your mistrust in your soul!
Objection!
Well, you have no evidence either. Really, Phoenix? Really, Phoenix?
This is like a soap opera, right? And we going back and forth, it'd be interesting too, don't it?
After all, the dagger with my client's print on it wasn't what killed Acolyte's lot. And the Plume Punisher theme that he heard could have been an alarm clock. That means all of the evidence linking her to the crime has been called into question.
Angel said he's acting like she wasn't married to a rebel, right? Right. She was one too. She could have been one too, Angel. He was one, she was one. Was Lady Enemy a rebel? And did she pose as Lady Kira to kill Acolyte Zalot? It definitely keeps your attention. It surely does. I thought I wasn't gonna like it at first, but these cases be crazy.
They be crazy.
Or was Acolyte Zalot a rebel? And was the accused Lady Kira who killed him? I would say either scenario. It's likely. What are we to do now?
The alarm clock, you say? Do you mean the one in the rebel hideout? Yes, but what of it? So that's it. What's gotten into him?
But in me, just what is so comical.
Forgive my outburst. That has simply tickled my funny bone. What did? The theme song came from the Plume Punisher clock, you say? Humph! That alarm could not possibly have gone off! What makes you say that? The clock was working just fine the last time I checked! Try using your head for a change. Would not the existence of a secret hideout be giving it away if an alarm kept going off? Wait, you don't mean... Indeed! We leave the alarm switched off at all times! No!
In that case...
I am sad to say that the defense's claim does not hold water!
Would you care to respond, Mr. Wright?
Oh, this can't be happening! Not now! This should put an end to the lawyer's futile struggles. The theme song the victim heard was from the accused's strap, just as we suspected. Therefore, the accused is the rebel-hunting Lady Kira, and the victim's killer. I need an opening, something I can raise an objection to. That Plume Punisher theme song Acolyte's lot heard in his final moments. I too heard it by the way of the listening device. But did you really? If you had heard it, why didn't you testify to that fact before? Is it not obvious? I did not know such a tune could become a key matter of dispute.
Yes, the matter of the theme song came up. Yes, the matter of the theme song came up before Abbott Emmy was channeled.
Oh, right. Well then,
So where's the tape recording at? Right, they taking a long time to bring that thing, are they?
What if he's fibbing about the clock's alarm being switched off? Miserable wretch! That would be a pointless fib, one easily disproven!
I know that's right, Angel. Look, I remember I had got called to jury duty, and we went through that whole case. They had a video. All they had to do was just show us the video, and and we knew the answer right after we saw the video. I'm like, y'all could have saved this, but it got me off of work for 3 days, so I was cool with it.
If you check the alarm clock, you will see that the alarm is in fact switched off. Ugh, come to think of it.
What a fine item! And this switch, if I'm right.
We set the switch back into the off position before we left. I remember hearing it clearly. Those distinctive taiko drums in the intro are etched into my mind. They went... Distinctive taiko drums in the intro?
This trial has gone on far too long. Shall we move ahead to the verdict page now?
By all means, let us also return Abbot Enmy's spirit to the Twilight Realm.
They must have forgot about it too.
Before I go, let me say a word to my darling wife.
Objection!
Objection.
No, you can't!
No, hold on, just 1 minute! Your Majesty!
Yes?
The High Priestess' statement is inconsistent with a certain piece of evidence.
It is.
Still you writhe in defiance of your fate? The very sight reminds me of a tortured soul writhing in flames! You won't be saying that once I show you the evidence. Now, all I have to do is pick the right one. This piece of evidence is inconsistent with that statement about the taiko drum intro.
It's either this strap.
Yeah, it's the strap. It's the strap.
Take that!
This is what's inconsistent with his statement. My client's plumed Punisher strap. What does that have to do with anything? It plays the plumed Punisher theme song. And here it is! The theme to the plumed Punisher, Wario of Neo Twilight Realm! They love this sound. You laugh, you go to torment. Just kidding. Do you see what I mean? The music the victim heard in his final moment might not have been the Plume Punisher theme song.
I'm afraid I'm not following you. What was it, if not the Plume Punisher's theme?
In his final moments, Acolyte's lot heard Turnabout Sisters. It's this song that comes back every game, you see, like it goes.
The Steel Samurai theme. Is that the Steel?
Yeah.
I said, tell somebody I need him to install the Ladies of Us Part 2.
I'm not. No, definitely not. It's the last one.
I'm not touching that garbage. There are no taiko drums in the intro of the Plume Punisher theme. So what Acolyte's lot actually heard in his final moments was the theme of the Steel Samurai, Warrior of Neo Old Tokyo.
Peace, 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 I say. Mr. Rite, what is the Steel Samurai of which you speak?
The Steel Samurai, the Steel Samurai, Warrior of Neo Old Tokyo, is an action hero show from America. The Plume Punisher theme is a total it's very similar to it. If you didn't know about the Steel Samurai, you could easily mistake the two. But the fact that Acolyte's lot heard music from an American action hero show is irrefutable evidence that the accused was in a secret hideout. Actually, no. You have it backwards. Backwards? That's right. Miss Faye met an avid Plume Punisher fan here in Karai. And as a token of their friendship, she traded a certain Steel Samurai item she had for the Plume Punisher strap.
And this avid Plume Punisher fan was the one who killed Acolyte's Alliance?
Yes. And that avid fan is none other than the High Priestess' wife. Believe in me.
No, he gave it. They were too. That was her. She gave it to. I don't remember.
Hit the evidence right quick.
The evidence.
Yes.
Let me see.
And go to that photo.
Which one?
Go to that photo. Right. Yeah, at the end. Now hit zoom in. Look at her wrist.
It's. It's on her wrist. The Steel Samurai.
Yeah.
It's on the wife's wrist.
Objection.
Do you have evidence to back up this claim, Mr. Rite? For as forgiving as the Holy Mother is, I doubt she would tolerate yet another dose of your baseless slander. I suggest you prepare yourself to face Her Holiness's wrath. Oh, I'm prepared to turn this entire case upside down, that is. This is my last chance. I better take a deep breath and reveal the evidence.
Very well. Then please present your evidence if you would, defense.
The evidence that proves Miss Enemy was the one who killed Acolyte Zalot is this! If you get this wrong, we lose the entire case. Don't misclick. Don't misclick. Be careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob! It's right here, in this family photo! Proof that Miss Enemy and Miss Faye traded items featuring their favorite characters.
Objection.
A family photo? And what exactly should we be looking at here? The proof that they exchanged items featuring their favorite characters is right here!
Take that!
Look at Miss Enmy's left wrist. You can see the Steel Samurai's trademark top knot right there! Ugh! Which clearly makes this a Steel Samurai watch! Ah!
Why, I never knew your wife had such hobbies, Abbott in me.
This family photo was taken right before Acolyte Zalot was murdered. By that point, my client had the Punisher strap, and Miss Enemy had the Samurai watch. So what the victim heard in his final moments was none other than the sound of the watch Miss Enemy was wearing. I wish to amend my testimony. What I thought were taco drums was something else. My wife never had such a watch.
It's on her arm.
It's the truth, I tell you. You must believe me, Your Majesty. Be not deceived by the defense's loyally chicanery. Now what? He's been pretty quiet up to this point. What does he have up his sleeve? There's a big, gaping hole in his flimsy claim. A big, gaping hole? I don't think so! Oh no, I'm afraid it is there alright. Just like the big, gaping holes in your putrid brain. My brain is neither putrid nor full of holes! I'm not a zombie after all. Says the dead lawyer Walt. He who is narrow of vision focus on what is before him, never seeing the big picture. Or as they say in your country, you cannot see the forest for the trees. For if it is as you said, when Lady Enemy the rebel slew Acolyte Zalot, the rebel hunting Lady Kira, then the rebel hunter would have been dead before the high priest was slain.
Ah, that means the high priest could not have been slain by the rebel hunting Lady Kira?
Ah! How could I have missed that? So tell me, who are you going to say killed the high priest now? No!
They always find a way of turning Phoenix's story around.
Do you finally understand the sheer size of the holes that riddle your putrid brain? I'm in hot water now! I don't have any other suspects in the High Priestess murder! Well, Albie, you're gonna have to take the fall. You mindless zombie. You should have begun your journey into the Twilight Realm long ago. Now let it go, and move on! No, I'll never give up! I just need to think things through and figure out who really killed the High Priest! It's forehead time! If Acolyte's lot had been Lady Kira, he couldn't have killed the High Priest. So the question is, who did? Maybe I can get to the bottom of this by reviewing the events of this case in order. What evidence could tell me something about the crime scene before the murder?
Maya's testimony. Yeah.
Alright, Maya said that the spring had been stained red before the rite even began. The spring was already red before the High Priestess murder because... It's a lot. That's right! Salat had been killed in the rebel hideout the day before the rite. And his blood had flowed into the spring. Wait a second. The High Priest knew that Salat had been killed in the hideout. So why didn't he report it to the authorities? If Maya had been the killer, he could have easily had her arrested on the spot. Why didn't the High Priest inform the authorities right then? To keep the hideout hidden. If he reported Zalot's murder, the authorities would find out about the hideout. That's what he was worried about. But by going through with the rite, the High Priest risked having Maya see the spring running red with blood. Why did he have to go through with the rite? Did he want to set up the scene during it? No, he wanted to kill Maya. I'm just kidding. No, for real, he wanted to set the scene during it. He wanted to set up the crime scene to conceal the hideout! But how was he planning on concealing the source of the blood in the spring? He used his own blood. He used his own blood. Not for real. He concealed the source of the blood with his own. That was how he kept the rebel hideout a secret. It's all starting to fall into place. You will. I know who killed the High Priest! It was... You cannot trust himself.
He killed himself?
Yup. I can't believe it! The High Priest took his own life to keep the rebel hideout a secret! The High Priest wasn't murdered by anyone! He took his own life to keep the rebel hideout a secret! Whoa! Whoa!
What's this? The High Priest committed suicide? I have never heard anything more absurd.
Objection.
The lawyer has placed a stain on the good priest's death with his putrid brain. Its putrid gaping holes are as large as the hole in his logic. What hole? You still fail to understand. You truly cannot see the forest for the trees. You claim that the High Priest took his own life. But have you considered who brought the dagger to the Plaza of Devotion? After the High Priest was killed, the dagger was thrust into Acolyte Zalot's dead body. Only the accused, Maya Fey, could have done that.
It is as Prosecutor Submarty says. Your claim is rather preposterous in its logic. Your evidence is too weak. You cannot prove that the High Priest took his own life to conceal the rebel hideout.
Right. The dagger was impaled in Zalot's body. But his body had been placed at the plaza the previous day.
Well, Mr. Wright, would you care to respond?
Zalot's body was already in the plaza the day before the ride. But what if the dagger was also already in him at the time? The dagger was never at the inner sanctum. It was moved by his soul. That's just kidding. Yeah, he died by a different weapon. Of course, that's it! What is it? There was no need to move the dagger. It had already been stabbed into Acolyte Zalot's body the day before the ride.
What? So that means... What does that mean?
It means the dagger wasn't the weapon that took the High Priestess' life!
Objection.
But no weapon was ever found at the inner sanctum. If you will not listen to reason, then I insist you prove your assertion. Show us what you believe the real murder weapon to be! The real weapon? I've got nothing, but I know there had to have been a weapon there. Maybe if I think back on the trial thus far, I'll spot the clue I need.
Well, would the defense care to tell us what the real murder weapon is?
This is what really killed the High Priest! Nope. Yup. It's that statue.
He did to himself as well?
Yup.
Take that!
What really killed him has been at the inner sanctum all this time! And its lethality has already been demonstrated by the late Acolyte Zalot. That's right! It was the Warbat statue! Pulakonka!
You believe that the statue claimed both victims' life?
Would you care to chime in, Abbott in me? No! He fibs! Pay him no heed!
Why, that's craziness.
Lady Envy!
Oh, that's me. Dwelling, don't you think this has gone on long enough?
Plebe! No! Your Majesty, my wife knows nothing!
Please, Abbot Emmy, let your wife speak. Now, Lady Emmy, please continue if you would. It is that time again.
And what time would that be?
2:30 in the afternoon, the time my husband conducts his daily prayers. And the time Pray was slain. That sound, it's
The Steel Samurai alarm!
I too like to pray at the same time as my dear husband, so I set an alarm to remind me each day, but I had no idea it would come to this.
No! Stop! She knows not of what she speaks!
Your Majesty, I am the one who slew Acolyte Salat. You better put my clothes back on. But in me. Bailiff, summon this physician at once. The physician is now attending the high priest, so there is no need to fear. Now let us continue.
And what about the half of him called Maya that's still among the living? Really? Miss Enmy, will you tell us everything you know?
So I knew that wife had a part in it, right? You already know it. She saying guilty when she was talking to that picture. The truth is, I am a rebel, just like my husband. This tragedy unfolded before the Rite during the Feast of Blessings. I had gone to the rebel hideout to prepare for Death's escape.
And that's when Acolyte Salat suddenly appeared?
Yes. Parade was shocked when he saw me there. Acolyte Salat did not know you were a rebel? I do not believe he did. I believe he was there simply to investigate the hideout.
And then he suddenly came face to face with Miss Enmy. So the true identity of the rebel hunting Lady Kira was Praise-a-Lot?
Yes. He was a member of the secret police serving directly under the Minister of Justice.
The secret police?
And this is what he said to me. I can kill rebels with impunity. The Justice Minister has my back. He was using his position within the secret police to deal us rebels a heavy blow. But murder sanctioned by the crown is still murder.
Even without the DC Act, Durgan's insurgent scum buddy's days are numbered. What's that supposed to mean? Let's just say, I got a little trick up my sleeve, so I'd watch it if I were you. Cause you got a defiant attitude, like one of them dragon dupes. The trick of Minister Inga's sleeve was Lady Kira.
No, this can't be. My father would never.
This must be a bolt out of the blue for Rafa. This explains why Acolyte's lot abandoned his real name.
Yes. He even went as far as covering up the tattoo that all Karenese clergy members receive.
Lady Kira was a member of the secret police? That explains why no order was given to investigate her attacks. I guess I'm not alone in hearing this for the first time.
But this cannot be.
Is this true? The Justice Minister is sanctioning state-sponsored murder?
Peace. Now, Lady Enemy, please continue. Prey suddenly lunged at me. That's when I pushed the stone slab toward him with all my might. But I never meant for what happened next to occur.
Allow me to take it from here.
But Enemy, are you sure you're all right now?
I'm sorry you had to see that. But you need not worry about me. I am already dead. Please, we need to know what was so important that you would take your own life. After I learned that my wife had accidentally slain Lot, I chilled his body with snow to make it seem as if he had died more recently than he did. And I later moved it to the Plaza of Devotion and inserted the dagger into his wound. The plaza was empty at the time, for it was before prayer time had started. Finally, I placed his body in the prayer bowls, knowing that no one would notice anything was wrong until the rite had concluded.
It is perfectly possible that no one would disturb him if he seemed to be praying. We do treasure our prayer time after all.
So you admit you tried to pin this crime on Maya Fey? Yes, this was all my doing. I never told my wife of my plan, for surely she would have tried to stop me. How did you get Miss Fay's fingerprints on the dagger? I had her hold it while we were rehearsing the rite the day before. And right before the rite, I drugged her with a sleeping agent.
Miss Maya was supposed to be like family. Right, she was staying with them for 2 years. He just didn't care, look.
Then I put Lady Kira's robes over the Warbat statue. That means Maya was probably already groggy by the time the rite started. Finally, I ended my own life to ensure that the crime would appear to have been by Acolyte Faye's own hand.
But when your body was discovered, Lady Kira's robes were on the ground. How did they end up there if they were on the statue?
After I impaled myself on one of the statue's dagger-like feathers, I used the last ounce of my strength to hurl my body backwards. As I did, I grabbed onto the ropes, taking them with me as I fell back onto the ground.
How terrible! What possessed you to do such a thing?
You needn't have committed suicide simply to frame the accused. Prosecutor Satmati, as one well-versed in our kingdom's legal system, I would expect you of all people to understand. Understand what? This kingdom's legal system, Miss Inmi's crime, your suicide. It can't be! That would be sadder than sad.
Why, I believe the defense knows of what the high priestess speak.
Yes, I finally understand. This explains why the high priest took his own life.
The DC Act. Just the law book. Just the law here in general.
That.
Take that!
The Defense Culpability Act. Circumstantial evidence supports Miss Enmy's killing of acolytes a lot in self-defense. However, it would be next to impossible to prove it without a lawyer. That's why the High Priest wanted to print a crime on Maya Fey. I failed to see what this has to do with his suicide. In Karain, the divination seance is the most important piece of trial evidence. The High Priest wanted to frame Miss Fey as a serial killer. It was a clever plan in which he made sure he'd see Lady Kira in his final moments. The lawyer speaks true. That is why I placed Lady Kira's robes upon the Warbat statue. I made it seem that Acolyte Fey was the rebel hunting Lady Kira.
But are you saying you used my divination seance to produce false evidence?
Forgive me, your benevolence, but it was the only way to help my lovely wife. If you had approached me first, I could have proved that the murder was in self-defense. Perhaps. But I had little faith in lawyers, despite being a rebel. How utterly idiotic to cast away one's life for such a reason! There must have been other ways to cover up the crime!
Mr. Raper cannot be surprised by this.
This happens every time.
The evidence is always wrong. Always.
Yes, had I done so, my wife would rush to my defense, and when the case went to trial, she would suffer the same fate as I under the Defense Culpability Act. I could not have lived with myself had she been convicted because of that fiendish man!
This cannot be. All I have done under the laws of our kingdom, it has all been...
Poor Rafa, she's really taking this hard. But I can't say I'm surprised. Mr. Phoenix Rite, it is time to show the might of your legal prowess! You mustn't allow another innocent soul to be charged under that despicable law! Of course, I'll do whatever I can. What I have done to you and Acolyte Fey is unforgivable. I can only offer my most humble of apologies. Your Majesty.
Yes?
I ask that you please look after my wife.
You have my word.
Your benevolence. It is time that I return to the Twilight Realm. The Magatama of Porting, if you please.
Very well. Your benevolence. Please, allow me the honor. Yes, it would be more fitting for you to send him on his way.
Miss Enmy.
Darling, I'm so glad I was able to see you one last time. Thank you for everything.
I'm sorry to leave you like this, my love.
At least they put Maya clothes back on. Now you can watch over me from the world beyond.
Yes, always and forever.
And with every breath I take, my darling, I'll be thinking of you. She knew Maya didn't do that either. I don't know why. They should put her in jail too.
She go to jail. She
got
got
confirmed to be a rebel, bro. They both get executed. Wait, nah, not by her.
Farewell, my darling. Trust.
Well, that's that.
Look at Maya. The High Priest has returned to the Twilight Realm.
Maya!
I feel great. I guess that means he didn't leave any regrets behind. Oh, what about the trial, Nick?
It's over. It was a sad reality born of love, and a great tragedy born of the Defense Culpability Act.
Well, I see no need to continue this trial. Does the prosecution have anything to say?
Mr. Phoenix Wright, I owe a debt to you. One that I will pay back in court someday.
Now, to deliver today's verdict and overturn that of yesterday's trial. With respect to all current and previous charges against them, I hereby declare the accused, Maya Fey, and her defense, Phoenix Wright, not guilty. All right, y'all. They not guilty.
Bro, y'all just saying from Phoenix, you be doing that stuff. I would not be in this courtroom.
Especially death on the line, bro.
Right. You should have took Maya and escaped. Well, he got Maya off. May 12th, 4:20 p.m. High Court of Karan. What's it? Karayan accused lobby. So I was thinking, Nick, the legal system here is really stacked against the defense. The crowd need to be in trouble too with all those threats. Exactly. They need to throw everybody up in there in jail. You heard? It's totally unfair.
Yeah, they even forced the High Priest to make the ultimate sacrifice just to protect his wife.
It's just so sad.
Protect the status quo, or join the revolution. If the real Lady Kira were here, I wonder which side she would take. Your benevolence.
Huh? What?
But I was, just wondering. Are you alright?
Quiet, you. How could I possibly be alright?
Yeah, she's not doing well at all.
Who do you think you are? Suddenly appearing before me, trampling my insights underfoot and plunging the Hall of Justice into utter chaos? You even desecrated my mother and father's teachings. You soulless infidel. You said Rafa's family needs to be investigated. They need to overthrow them. I think that's what they were trying to do, was it? Yeah. They trying to overthrow their family. Them rebels were.
Oof, that was a bit more extreme than usual.
What am I to do? I had always believed that communing with a victim's metama would lead me to the absolute truth. But each time you overturned my insights, it was revealed that they served to support false charges rather than the truth. I am left now with that heavy truth in my heart. And I had all them people killed.
You should step
Prosecuted
in the
and everything.
You should step in the mall like you did.
I'm sorry, Rafa.
Perhaps I am not worthy of hearing the voices of the Matama.
I have no idea who this is.
That's what-
Maya, I think it's Maya.
That's where you're wrong, your benevolence. What?
Maya?
How dare you? Your role is to bring forth the voices of the Matama into our world. If you don't do it, who will? You know nothing, Maya Fey. It was spirit channeling, not a divination seance that brought the truth to light. How dare an outsider like you employ the Queen's secret art? But what can I do? My spiritual power does not even approach yours. It is not a cruel joke.
Is it not?
It's not a cruel joke. The royal priestess, bested by a lowly outsider?
Don't be so hard on yourself.
Why not? It is worth at least a laugh or two. You shouldn't talk like that. Huh? Listen, your benevolence. You were just fulfilling your duty, weren't you? And you're the only one capable of performing the divination seance, right? The station of royal priestess is not something to abandon lightly. The station of royal priestess? The people of your kingdom believe in you. But if you really mean all that you just said, then what are they supposed to believe in? You know not of what you speak. Actually, I kind of do. After all, I'm only here training so I can become the master of my village back home. A village master, you say? I do not know. I did not know. It seems I owe you an apology. But even today, I called you a neophyte practitioner. It's all right, your benevolence. Thank you for finally acknowledging me.
A future queen and a future village master? I guess it shouldn't be a surprise, considering they may have had a common ancestor. Maya's right, your benevolence.
Warphead?
Your insights were a crucial piece of evidence in this last trial. It doesn't matter if they weren't always 100% accurate. You should be proud of what you did. You've played an important role in ensuring that justice was served. Except all those times you didn't. And besides, your insights aren't the problem here. It's your kingdom's legal system. Without lawyers, your insights have come to be accepted as the sole truth. And the Defense Culpability Act, which gave rise to that, is the root of it all.
But that is the dangerous thinking of a rebel. Your benevolence. As crown princess, you are destined to rule this kingdom one day. That means there will be many things that you alone must determine. Things like how to keep your people happy and what is true and what is false. And most importantly, what role you must play therein. I wonder if I am even up to the task. Knowing you, your benevolence, you are more than capable.
I've never heard Maya talk like this before. She's really come a long way. What was that? coming from the hallway. Smoke, we better go check it out. Hurry!
They done blew up the building, Lord.
Miss Envy!
Mr. Wright, act like Faye. I'm so sorry for what transpired. You were almost sentenced to death because of me. She drawing on her face.
Let's still working in the Fire Dragon.
I will make amends by picking up where my husband left off. I will see the revolution through, so nothing like this can ever happen again. For that is the depth of my love for my dearly departed husband.
Yummy! We're not in a hurry! That voice! Is that Mr. Arbol?
We must tell the people. They must learn that the peace we enjoy is a false one. One built on the backs of innocent charged with the false crimes under the Hideous Deceit Act. We have it in our power to forge a society in which the law judges all of us fairly.
Hey, LPW!
She's not going to jail. I guess she's about to escape, huh? With this dude here, he's a fugitive.
I wish we had more time to talk, bud. Dirk, everything's ready. It's go time. Dirk?
How they get in the courthouse?
Explosion.
Wait, was that the rebel leader, Dirk? After him! Don't let him get away! The power to forge a society in which the law judges all of us fairly. It's the start of a legal revolution.
Hey, Nick. Hate to bother you while you're lost in thought, but I just got this great idea.
What is it?
The Steel Samurai versus the Rebel Dirk. I bet it'll make more. I bet it'll make for another awesome TV show. And if we threw the Plume Punisher in there, everyone would go nuts over it.
I'll never get what she sees in those shows. But it's good to know that no matter what happens, Maya will always be Maya. And that's what the case is, by the way. It's a terrorist attack on the courtroom, and they end the case off on a joke.
The end?
Yep. That's a weird place to end it, though. But anyway, it was good.
Y'all think about that? I didn't suspect his wife all the way. Well, I didn't suspect her in the beginning.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, at least Phoenix, at least. Gets muted. You Plum said what?
I said it has a lot of blooms in it.
Anyway. But yeah, I appreciate you all for watching. Yeah, that was fun. But we'll see the next case. We'll let you rest for a minute, Plum. We'll let him rest for a little bit. You want to rest?
Yeah, I will rest.
How many days?
A week. A year. Again, we'll be back in a year.
Whatever.
We'll be back in a year, everybody.
A year, really. Either way. But yeah, probably next week. Appreciate you all for watching. Y'all should watch. You haven't subscribed to my channel yet. I'd appreciate you go ahead and subscribe. I saw you don't mind hitting that like button for me. All right, King Paco, I'll check that out. Lisa, thank you, Lisa, for chatting. Dave, Angel, Gang Queen 81, Yeety was in the chat. All right, and everyone else that's watching, I appreciate you all for watching as well. And I will talk to you all on the next one. You all take care and have a good night, everyone. And a good day tomorrow as well. See y'all later.